What is going on, YouTube? TCully back here with another live stream. Hey, we're going over Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 again, loading off where we last left off. We went ahead and made it to the miller. We're going to go ahead and do his side quests before we run back to Samin to get our horse. And then from there, we'll go ahead and get to the blacksmith. That's what we're looking to get done today. Once we get that completed, we'll kind of talk about the game as we go and the other kind of neat things that I like about the game as we progress. So let's jump right into it. So what we've got here is we got our jobs from the miller. So what we're looking to do is carry our sacks of flour. It's kind of just the biggest part of the beginning of the game here, but not a big deal. We'll eventually make our way back up to find the dog and talk to Tom Cat after we take care of this simple side quest. So we'll go through here. Grab these guys.
Heavy for flour.
It's not quite flour. It's probably stolen goods because that's just the MO for millers in this time period. When you deal in bread.
Oh, I'm sweating like a pig.
Ugh. Yapper in Chief Henry.
I could barely lift it.
Jeez.
This is no joke.
Kind of funny.
I could barely lift it.
That he is complaining about moving sacks before, when literally last episode, you guys can see it on YouTube. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Highlights will be coming once I get set up with my editor. So
Bit heavy for flour.
alright, we're just going to keep running this. I have not done this one before, so I'm going in a little bit blind.
What the hell is in this thing? Maybe this one will be lighter.
Some mischievous music is playing, so it's definitely going to be some shenanigans going on here.
This is no joke.
Okay, really? Is that it? Thank you. Okay, we got it. Cool. I was like, when's the cutscene gonna hit?
What the?
Have you got it done?
Yeah.
I said,
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain. It's got a bit of a...
Kurva.
Tell me the truth.
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
I understand. It seems impossible. I'm sure you're asking yourself what that has to do with the metal in the sacks. But we're only just scratching the surface. You see, for my experiment, I'll need something sinfully earthy. Something we'll have to appropriate. And that's something you can help me with, my curious apprentice.
So thievery. Just like Peshek and Ratai. I should have known.
Thievery?
But a truthful.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. In Troskovitz, next to the tavern, and in that chest, it's cold. The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. It's written right on it. Can you read?
I can.
The catch is, the chest is under lock and key. And most
And then you'll get me into...
Miller's honor.
Okay, that's easy enough.
I'd like to learn...
Thiever? But alright, he'll tell you how to release... And if...
Perfect. That's what I wanted. I just wanted a few lockpicks. And...
Where exactly should I look for this document? I doubt they've only got one chest in the Troskovitz rat house.
I can't help you there, but my hand Zinnik might know more. He had the document on him, but then I'm pretty sure he's still on display in the stocks on the square. Just remember, lad, if you get caught like he did, the guards will turn out your pockets. And it would be pretty hard to explain what a tramp like you is doing with a document he can't even read.
All right.
That's crazy, though. Forgot about the part where we are, for all intensive purposes, a bum. But that's alright. Let's see what we can do about uplifting our status. Need lockpicks. And a dagger. That's perfect, because the dagger goes in our pocket. Cool. And... lockpicking in this game is one of my preferred mini games. I think they do it fairly well compared to things like Skyrim and or I was gonna say Baldur's Gate, but that's just dice rolling. But like Skyrim and Fallout, I mean Bethesda versus everyone at this point, right? So we also have a bed here. Let's check this out while we're here.
God bless.
Oh, hello, lady. Cool. Look at that. Full-size bed. Perfect. Cool. So we'll go ahead and keep practicing on the chest there, if it'll let me. Perfect. We'll knock this out a couple of times, and then we will head to Samine to get some groschen. That's really the biggest thing. Once you can just get your charisma stacked, it makes the game quite a bit of fun. Gives you that flexibility to be able to have a back way to be advanced, so that way you can get a little bit more experimental with your gameplay. Cool. Well, while we're just kind of grinding away here before we get to anybody else, because we're going to have at least a little walk ahead of us, let's go ahead and play some music in the background. There we go. Okay. So, you guys let me know if you can't hear, But I went ahead and did my homework since last stream and gotten us squared away a little bit more in the audio and video department. Crazy stuff, right? I think you could, I'd be a little better off, but like I said before, and like I said, and I will say it again, the best way to learn is on the fly, especially in this kind of circumstance. We should rest it up, because what time is it? It is midday. So we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna go ahead and rest here. At least be able to get us back to 92%. Injuries gone. That way we don't get absolutely trampled as soon as we walk 2 feet out the door. We'll go talk to the farmhand and go from there. Hired hand Hansel's right over here.
Greetings.
Let's see.
What's the purpose of that pen? I see you're not great.
Indeed we're not, friend.
Fist fight?
Why do you think?
Does the miller know about?
Crazel? Hey.
And who takes part in these battles?
Well, the first is of course me. If you manage to beat me, you can try Malik. He ain't as fast as me, but he's got a stronger punch. And if Malik ain't tough enough for you, he'd tear you to
And
nothing to it. You put aside your weapons and armor, and
would you mind explaining the...
you get it now?
I'd love to try these bouts of yours. Shall we?
Wait a mo.
We'll get in a
First
little
you
bit
need to
of
get permission
fist
from the
fighting.
miller.
Crazy. Why's that?
He's the one who came with the idea and made it work. He's looking for a champion among us for the Zheleyov tavern fights. There, they have proper brawls. Not like here.
Okay, so what does it want us to do with him? Optional, practice takedowns and pickpocketing. Let's just, like I was saying with stream, we'll do it with the game. We'll learn on the fly. Because takedowns are pretty easy. Cool. No horse. Wanted to double check. I thought so. Alright, so we've got the miller. We gotta go back to Troskovitz to get his piece of parchment that he needs for the for us to get that we need to get for him to be able to get us into the wedding. But for now, since we've got a little bit of time before sunsets, we will get to some shenanigans. But also see about, let's see about getting our horse. I know we did that at the end of the last stream to no avail. But we look different now. We got different armor on. Maybe that'll do something for us.
Blessings to you.
I'd like to buy a horse.
All you have to... I will take care...
To be honest, it's...
Then make sure to take your first horse. Of course, if I will simply deduct... Have you taken a look at... You do know they differ in...
I've already had a...
Boy yaps.
Tell me then, which one do you like?
I'm sure you can take good...
It seemed to me like you might, at least at certain...
I changed my mind.
That's a huge flounder that we had fairly early on, but that's okay. What we can do is still
Hey, fella,
win some money
come on for a bit of chat.
from these guys, because these guys also like to fight.
Are you a blacksmith?
And you, gentleman's manservant, I reckon.
You deserve a clobbering for how poor a judge of people you are.
Be my guest. I'm Yira, hard as nails and happy to flatten you any time of the day. Careful.
Glad to hear that.
Oh, sorry, brother. I didn't take you for someone who could swing a hammer.
I love smithying, but I have a lord I must serve.
What are you doing here? Where's your anvil?
Our forge has gone undone for. And these folk around me lost all they had too.
So war, eh? It's a shitty thing.
Aye, well, that's just the way it is. By God's grace, I still have 2 hands, and I can always find work. I could do with a bit of coin right now. Fancy having a wrestle? For money?
Let's do it. We need money.
All right, let's wrestle.
Great! And because I'm so confident...
I don't have enough money.
I knew...
Alright, let's go ahead and then let's just fast travel to Trosky. We'll go take care of this real quick. We getting there at dark, so should be able to just sneak my way in. Any chance it's Capon? Oh wait, no, that's Home Sauce. Home Skillet. Guy we need to talk to.
Are you Zinnek?
Yeah,
Crazel. Hermes.
Just shaking your pit. They caught me at night when I was robbing a merchant, and then they make any distinction between what I stole and what I already had on me. They took everything, including that document, and locked it all away in the chest of stolen things in the rat house jail. You could get into the jail from the courtyard.
Oh, that's
behind
easy.
the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you can get there from behind the tavern, alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually I had it, but when the guards shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber, next to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Every guard in Troskovitz has one. Best to rob one of them who's slacking off or having a nap. Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
Of course I do. Wouldn't be my first time.
Good to hear it. Now let me go. Keep that in mind. Take care, friend.
Alright, got that taken care of. We'll go ahead and get our... Actually, real quick, while we're passing by here, we'll
Would you like to throw some
get
dice?
a little bit of experience. We'll go with a badge, and we'll
I choose
do
miners.
miners. So we'll go ahead and play a little dice. It's easy enough. So we'll go ahead and select here.
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time.
Give ourselves a little boost with the badge. Badges just act as an extra little token that allows you to play for more money in this little mini game. So we'll go ahead and score and pass with 600.
Finally, I won.
That's crazy, chat.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Well, we'll go ahead and move on. And we'll go ahead and go chat with the blacksmith. See if we can't find any more loot along the way. So chat, we're going to end stream a little early today. Wanted to let you guys know. Not to worry, though. We'll be live again this Saturday. This Saturday we'll be live at 9 o'clock. Do a little bit of a later stream. Same day. Instead of 6, we'll be at 9. Still playing Space Engineers. This game is so peaceful when you're just wandering about the wilderness. All right. He's a little drunk on the wander. But we made it to Takov. We'll go have a quick chat with the blacksmith. Hello, sir. It is Jehovah Witness. Hello, goodbye.
I was starting to think someone wanted to ambush me.
That's it.
Good.
Go now. A blessed evening to you.
Aha, like he didn't even know anything.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last 2 hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade.
Sure
Easy
thing.
enough.
I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Take care, friend.
And just like that, run into a man's house and able to go ahead and get a job. Only if it was like that today. Nah. Grabbed ourselves a sword. Oh, he's actually gonna come over and give us the whole tutorial. Oh, dang. Alright, we'll pump it up. Pump it up. We be rocking, we be rolling. Get her heated up nice and evenly. We gotta move it back and forth. The one thing I wish you could do is disable the tutorial for some of these playthroughs. It's really nice for definitely your first time through, but when you're trying to do something where, like, for example, I'm streaming it, showing you guys, kind of being able to talk you through it, it would make it a little bit nicer.
Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
When it comes to swords, though, right, you know, we're using a hunting sword here at the beginning of the game, but we're probably going to end up using the short sword and shield combination that they have here in the game, just because my personal favorite sword of all time is the Crusader sword. That, you know, 3 foot long sword with the one-handed handle is just, for me, like your classic sword.
Henry, what are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my endurance to get back, brother. I'm only level 7.
You hear me, Henry? Get a move on. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. Hurry up now. It's cooling and you're not doing anything. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back.
All right. We'll work our way through the tutorial. We'll heat the boy back up. Like I said, balance it, slide it through evenly, get it heated up. And then we'll move it on over. Rock it on over. All done. I'm going to guess it's like a 1 star. I was not really paying attention while we were forging that piece.
Right. Let's have a look. Very.
He'd certainly be happy to.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike
Reputation
does
gain,
its
chat.
job.
That's what we're
That's
looking
why you
for.
can't let it get
That's
cold
what we're looking
or
for.
keep striking the same spot. If you
Like
work
them,
evenly,
they'll like us till they
strike
can't.
falling right next to the last one. You can't go wrong. Got that?
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
No questions.
Where can I get material?
You can buy some essential, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the...
Well, you can sell...
What now?
What do you think? You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes.
Oh, man.
Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able. And then once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
You said you have some more interesting work for me. What would that be?
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Back to Samin we go.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
He's gonna yell at me for not having my torch out. Got a couple of sketches here. Gives us the ability to make more of, hell, make more things. That way, if we need to, we can always make more money just making off basic materials. Just like this. We'll be able to take some of the scrap metal we got and sell them back to the blacksmith. Get it nice and white hot. Take it to the anvil. And we'll bang on it. The only problem, though, is it's tricky because it follows the U. So then you gotta... short little strokes. Alright, we'll keep chunking away at this. The only problem is the stamina in the early game is really, really low. So we'll just keep on chipping away at it. Flip it over, hit the other side of it. And we'll take it back to the forge. Now that we got to heat it back up, take it back over. And we'll bang it out. Let Henry catch his breath again.
I should move it.
There we go. All right. So luckily we got ourselves a bed here as well. Now that it's the middle of the night, we'll go ahead and crash in our bed. Am I in the right room? I am not.
Greetings.
Yep, we gotta go up the stairs, up the ladder. Up the ladders at B. Boom, 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 boom. Go ahead and sleep real quick. Am I in the wrong bed?
What are you waiting for? Clear off.
I'm in the wrong bed.
Piss off.
Oh, or am I supposed to be outside? Yep, there it is. Got my own little room. Maybe. weird. But also, with Kingdom Come Deliverance, the best part about this game is the weird glitches that you find along the way. Especially once you get like into your second and third playthrough, it's almost like the game is learning.
Good morning, lad.
Let's see.
What?
Yeah.
Let's
Really need to eat something.
stop faffing about and get to work.
Oh, I didn't want to do this again. Oh well. Okay.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
No, I just wanted to
Then
trade
go over
with
to
you.
the anvil.
Okay. Okay. What does this look like? Yeah, let's reload that save real quick. There we go. You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Greetings. What do you need?
There's a couple more.
Ask away.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's just go talk to the trader lady. Oh, I know why he's not trading yet. Because it's not time for trading. There we go.
Show me your way.
Alright, let's get rid of some stuff. Yep, we'll go ahead and get rid of all this. Get rid of those. We'll keep the crafting materials. We'll get rid of the comb. And we're getting 16. Do we need anything that he has? Nope. We've got
I'd like to discuss
all
the
the
price.
best loot,
Sure.
but let's
Why
see if
not?
we can't get 20 gold. Well, maybe 18
What would
and a
you
half.
say to them?
You really won't
What about 17
This
and a
is
half?
pointless.
Oh,
I'm done hanging.
that's a bummer. All right, 15 it is. Close
Thank
the
you.
deal. Oh well. Okay. So we need a bit more provisions in terms of
Tin.
actual food. Actually, I've got food in the inventory. I got plenty of food. And we'll go ahead and munch this down. And then we'll actually, I know it was a short stream today, but we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So, makes it easy. We got our 2 side quests started that we want to do between each of the main quests. In this case, they are the main quests. So that's what we're going to look at. So, we were able to beat those, we were able to beat out those couple of bandits, get ourselves some armor, and then also being able to start both of the main quests in terms of getting access either through the miller and or the or through the blacksmith. So we'll decide what we want to do next time. Thank you guys for joining in on the short stream today. Catch us on Saturday when we are back at playing some Space Engineers. See ya.